Alright guys, how's it going? It is Mr. Extra from Team Extra as always, and this is my prediction for the ban list. I don't know when it's coming up. I hear it's a week, I hear it's 2 weeks. There's two regionals right around the corner that we'll both be attending. We'll be attending both. But I assume they're gonna wait till after the regionals to hit with the ban list. But I also remember them doing something similar. I believe it was either earlier this year or last year. I think it was earlier this year, where they hit a ban list mid, like in between regionals, right? So we're gonna jump right into it. Here is what I think, or my prediction is for the ban list, right? So first, we're gonna talk about key factors that are pretty important. First off, mine. If you want Mystic Mind banned, you just never have the out. That's not getting banned. They're not going to ban it. It's too easy to deal with. So that's not even a question. Next, we're going to talk about one that's really important that I think is one of my educated guesses. Totally awesome. They've already banned it in the OCG, right? TCG, right now, Sprite has a strong representation everywhere across the board, either winning a bunch of events or damn near topping all the events, which is fine. But typically when something gets abused, after a while, Konami eventually bans it. And if OCG is already banned Totally Awesome, even though TCG kind of does stuff a little bit different, they're going to either ban it or they're going to limit Swamp Frog. One or the other. I personally think that they are going to 100% ban Totally Awesome or limit it to one, but if they limit it to one, that's just insulting because, I mean, anyone who plays Sprite, and I don't even play Sprite, but I know this, you only play one, then you just Toad cycle it with the elf. And right now, with Sprite being new, it's still relatively new, and Toad being the new toy for Sprite, worst case scenario is they, like I said, limit the Swap Frog to one, which would slow it down, but it would still get used. It would still see play. Next, E-Telly. Do I think they're going to limit it or anything? No. E-Telly just being back at 3, it just came back to 3 not too long ago from what I remember. It's still not gonna, they're not gonna mess with it because E-Telly's not really putting out as much waves as everyone is complaining about, according to what I've seen and what I've personally experienced as someone else who plays E-Telly as well. Next, we'll elaborate Hulky Fibrax. Is he going to dodge the ban list, or is he going to finally get hit? I play Hulk. I like Hulk. Do I think he's going to get banned? Yeah. I think that it's time. I think they're finally going to hit him. They've been trying to slow him down for a while. I mean, hell, the Hulk combo for Rorodon, they literally banned a Rorodon, thinking that that was gonna slow down Hulk. No, but if they don't, I'm gonna be surprised. I will be extremely surprised if they don't ban him. Next, we're gonna elaborate Chaotic Ruler. Come on. Do you really think he's going to survive? I would love to see him survive. But come on. He's been in everything. And as you all know, I played Punk. It's crazy in Punk. And when we played Dragon Link, crazy in Dragon Link. Tier, up and up, but Tier's still new. They're working out the kinks. Do I think he's going to survive? No. I think they're going to ban him. I think they're going to finally ban him. I mean, worst case scenario, they don't ban him and then they decide to meme it up and they go, we're going to make him at 1. Nobody plays more than 1 anyways. So that would be typical Konami, in my opinion. Now, let's go to the main factors, or my main educated guesses is like Hulk, Toad, or Totally Awesome, and Chaotic Ruler. Let's go with a couple of not personal favorites, but stuff that I see people complain about a lot that they want banned. Called by the Grave. They're not going to ban it. My personal preference, put it at 3 for a format. Watch how quickly it fixes hand traps. Just watch how quickly it fixes hand traps, guys. Do I think that's going to happen? Hell no. But they're not going to ban it, though. They already got it at 1. You really think they're going to ban it? No. No. Call by the Grave is a literal 1-up. They're not going to ban that. Let's see. We're going to elaborate Rivalry of the Warlords. Just because it basically helped Sun Avalon win an event. We'll just say that. Are they going to ban that? No. Why? They're not gonna ban any of the floodgates. I'm gonna tell you that now, because floodgates are manageable, and yes, they lock out mechanics, but most floodgates you can just destroy with back row hate. Something that gets outed with something like that usually doesn't get banned. Right? Makes sense to me. I mean, I've only been back in the game for a few years, but that was nothing new even back in the day. If there was a problematic card, if you're able to just get rid of it one way or the other, and if there was an out to it, wasn't that problematic. You just might not have the out. It is what it is. Alright, we are going to talk about one more card that I can think of offhand that's been pretty annoying for people, or everyone is complaining about. Not so much now since the format shift, but Scythe. Do you think they're going to ban Scythe? Me personally? No. Why would they? Scythe's easy to deal with. Yeah, you can shoot it out with Dagda. You can do Sanctum. Hell, you can do Scythe Lock with Hulk and the TC Wonder Magician to Scythe Lock and then Baron. I personally like that combo, but you know, I'm just toxic sometimes when it comes to Scythe. I get it. It's fun. Now, say if they ban Hulk, right? Is that going to stop people from playing Scythe? No. You want to know why? Sanctum. They're still going to play it. They're still 100% going to play it if it's someone who just always plays it. Scythe is really good in my personal opinion if applied correctly. Now, that being said, restriction-wise, I believe that's everything for my educated guess offhand. But like my die-hard choices that I think are going to get hit is literally going to be Hulk, Chaotic Ruler, and possibly Toad if I'm lucky. But that is really it for my hot take, or Mr. Xtra from Team Xtra's hot take or Banlist prediction. Now, I didn't do one for last time, but I did a reaction to the Banlist last time. I will do a reaction video to this Banlist whenever it decides to show its face and drop, which I have a feeling is either going to be after the Lexington Regional on 9/17, or they can be dicks and then in between Lexington Regional and the Indianapolis Regional on 9/3, and then just drop it then. But aside from that, expect more content. Expect a reaction video to the ban list. And let's start a trend here, guys. Let's see how accurate I am. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, you best believe I'm going to point out that I was right or about an educated guess. But that is my hot take on it. Stay tuned as always. More content as always. We're out there. Come say hi if you see us at Regional. Thanks for watching.